How you doing, guys? Dragon Man here. I'm in the Colorado Springs Military Museum, and as you can see, my Civil War display has been growing. We're getting lots and lots of weapons, all kinds of ball and cap black powder rifles, flags, canteens, more uniforms, more stuff for the showcase here, ammunition, 50-70 ammunition, 53 caliber ammunition for the Spencer rifle, and it's really getting bigger and bigger, my Civil War display. So anyway, we're going to talk about George Washington here. See that? George Washington, 1775. He developed the first army in America, the Continental Army. The 13 colonists, see I have a sign over there, the 13 colonies, and they all got together in 1775, and they wanted to declare their independence from the British. So in 1776, they declared their independence, and they picked George Washington to be a general and put together the first army in America. He had a very, very hard time because the men from the 13 colonists, they were like, drunks. They were, they were bums. They were farmers. They didn't really want to take orders from anybody, and George Washington had a very hard time trying to train them. They go with George Washington to train. They last 2 or 3 days, and then they want to go home. So the next year, 1777, he got a hold of Benjamin Franklin. We got him right here. He's on your $100 bill, and he was a diplomat. And George Washington put him on a boat and sent him to France to talk to the French government. It took 6 months to get from the U.S. to France back then. He didn't have a hard time convincing the French government to send troops back to help George Washington back then. So they sent tens of thousands of troops, French troops, to come back and help George Washington create his first army to fight the British. 4 years later, 1781, the British surrendered. And a couple of years later, 1787, the Constitution of the United States was written and signed by our founding fathers. Okay, so we got Alexander Hamilton, we got Thomas Jefferson, our third president. Okay, over here we got Andrew Jackson, and we can't forget about Martha. That was General Washington's wife. We have them all here. Okay, the Continental Army. These guns here, these are the flintlocks that they fought with. This gun is 250 years old, called a flintlock. See that? Okay, and the French army, when they came back from France to help George Washington, this is the French flintlock rifle, 250 years old, in excellent shape. A lot of my weapons came from other museums around the United States. Okay? In fact, if you look in these show cabinets here, all these guns are 250 to 300 years old. What a collection. No matter what museum you guys go to, you're not going to see a better collection than what I put together here. Okay, so let's get back to George Washington here. Our first president of the United States in 1789. He did 2 terms, that's 8 years, right? He got out in 1797. 2 years after that, he passed away. Let's see. John Adams took his place. Okay, so anyway, he passed away in 1799. He's the only president that never slept in the White House. The White House was finally done in the year 1800. Okay, guys, I want to remind you kids, my drawing contest, we're going to pick the winner out the end of May. Okay? Hey, this is from David from Mass. And Battle of the Bulge, you have to draw a picture of one of the battles. Battle of the Bulge or D-Day, June 6, 1944, Omaha and Utah Beach. Right? And he wrote me a letter in the back here. He says he's learning a lot by watching all my videos on Facebook and YouTube, and he can't wait to see another video. And he thanked me very much. That's real nice. Thanks a lot, Dave, for the picture. You did a great job. So anyway, these are the These are the letters so far. These are pictures from all around the United States and overseas. England, we got stuff from Germany, and we're going to open all these up in a couple of weeks. So if you guys want to enter my drawing contest and win some money, I'm going to give away $400 the end of the month. So let's get those pictures in. You have 2 weeks to make the drawings and send them in. You have to be 6 years old, let's say to 12 years old. And me and my friends here and my tour guides are going to pick out the winners. Okay? Any questions, give me a call, 719-683-2200. My address is 1200 Dragon Man Drive, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 80929. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.